Good afternoon, everybody. This is InfoComm 2019. I am excited to be here. I am Alicia Henley, and I am here with John Croder of Optoma. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Alicia.
This is exciting.
I know, it's good to be here.
I love InfoComm.
Yes.
So tell us what Optoma is doing here at the show, and what's your strategy coming into InfoComm?
Sure. So for Optoma, we've been doing InfoComm for years. This is like my 15th, I think, in a row that I've done.
Wow.
And we're a big image provider company. So we do projection. That's our heritage. That's what we've always done. So this year, though, we've actually introduced a couple new things since last InfoComm. We've gotten into interactive flat panels, but we're also doing an LED wall product that we're announcing here at the show. So what we're doing is kind of rebranding the company, and that's kind of our top big picture thing that we're doing, moving from just projection only over to really a big image providing company.
Right. So branding and new products.
Yeah, well, that's where we start.
That's where you start,
Right.
coming into the show with your strategy.
Yeah, and then we also use it as a venue, to absolutely introduce new products.
Got it.
Right, but we also bring in a lot of our salespeople because this is one of the best times for our sales to sit down with dealers, with end users, with consultants, integrators, and really get that one-on-one stuff of what's going on in the market.
Right, that face-to-face interaction. That's what it's about.
Absolutely right. So it's that whole, what's building the industry, what's hot, what's not, what can we do more of? So for us, it's a lot of multi-purposes. And at Optoma, this actually is our biggest event of the year.
Yes, InfoComm is a huge event. It's one of my favorite events of the years.
Yes.
So tell us about these new products you mentioned. I guess that was a huge push for you guys coming into InfoComm, and it seems like it was a part of your strategy. So tell us about these new products.
Right. So let me start with something that's brand new for us.
Okay.
And it's what we're calling the model number. It's kind of a cumbersome name, but it's the FHDQ130.
All right.
I know it's a weird model name, but what this is a 130-inch fixed size 1080p LED wall.
Okay.
All right. But what we've done that's unique is designed it to be very easy to install. A typical LED wall installation can be a couple of days.
Right. Takes
time, it's effort, there's multiple components you got to pull together. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that business model.
Right.
But that's not going to grow. That's not a forward expanding industry that's going to get this in more and more places.
Absolutely.
So what we've done is to make it we're calling it an all-in-one. And by all-in-one can have multiple different definitions, but for us that definition is here's the tiles, here's the framing, here's the scaling, here's the cabling, here's all of the power supply, all in one thing. So you pull it out of a shipping crate, bolt the right side and the left side together, couple connectors, put the LED tiles on, hang it on a wall, and you're done.
Got it.
So we've taken a 2-day install to 2 hours.
Right. So that product is really catered towards the integrator and making their experience easier and better for them.
Absolutely right.
Because you save time, you save money.
Yes, absolutely right. And let's grow the market, right? Let's do more of these installs because they are so versatile.
Right.
You think about where they can go. It could be a house of worship, could be digital signage, could be high ed, could be a lot of different places.
Right.
And we also have new projectors on top of that, right?
So
we're doing
projectors and LED.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. We believe in large image.
Right.
That's what we do.
So tell us about the new projector.
Yeah. So we've got 2 new 4K high lumen laser projectors that are with interchangeable lenses. So 6 different lenses that go from a short throw out to a 10.0 long throw. 10,000 lumen and 7,500 lumen products to start shipping in July.
So this is interesting, right? Because not too many companies do both projection and LED. So is that because you have clients with different budgets, different spaces, or you just want it to be versatile when approaching these clients?
Yeah, exactly right. And that's what you pretty much nailed it on your last part there. We don't want to be in the business of telling end users this is the only solution.
Right.
They have different needs, and we need to be sensitive to the needs of the end user. So we want to bring in as many technologies to the market for large image that makes sense to help them grow their business and meet their needs. And that's what we're all about.
Got it. So a selling point that I've actually heard integrators say when it comes to LED walls, right, is lifespan. Mm-hmm. And then that's also a selling point for projectors. So tell us the lifespan on your new piece with the projection.
Right. So the light sources are 20 or 30,000 hour light source. So huge lifetime. You never have to change a bulb in the whole lifetime of the product.
Right.
So you match that or an LED. Hey, they're both very viable alternatives for huge image.
Right. So being in the middle of both projection, LED, and just dominating imagery overall. What would you say is being dubbed here on the show floor as an innovative technology?
So we hear Maybe I'm a little biased. I'll admit
Hey,
it. Okay,
it's all
but
good.
I happen to think our LED 130, our all-in-one product, is
Okay.
is innovative in how we're approaching the product. LED wall's been done before, but no one's brought this approach out to make it easier to get it broader. So I
Right.
think that's a big one. I would start with that, and then laser everywhere. So laser projections, that's the big trend. That's the growth in projection right now. And in our booth, we're full of LED laser platforms.
So would you say selling the experience is what's being innovative here at InfoComm?
I think it is, and from us, that's where we want to believe. That's
Right.
where we want to go.
And when you hear Avixa talk about experience, right, we're usually talking about the experience over for the end users. But from your perspective, it's an experience for the integrator.
Yes, it is, and it's both. And it's a chain of experience,
Right.
And that's what we want to understand, because you always hear value chain and all that, but there's a whole different side to that, which is let's make it better. Let's
Right.
do this experience thing all the way through the chain, from the factory all the way to the end user.
So what's the development process behind that experience pipeline that you just mentioned there at Optimum? Optima, what do y'all do?
So it starts at things like an InfoComm,
Right.
where you maybe talk to somebody that could give you an idea. Or you talk to a potential supplier who says, I have this
Conversation.
idea. So it
Yes.
starts with a conversation.
Yes.
And then it starts the snowballing effect going and going and going. InfoComm, 2008 maybe, the
Okay.
first Pico. We showed the first Pico products.
Nice.
That started because of a conversation we'd had at the prior InfoComm. How could you marry information on your phone to
Right.
getting it out to a little teeny projector?
Listening
that
group.
started with a process,
Yes.
and it's communication.
Great. Well, John, tell us how everyone can find you and your company, Optima. What booth are you in? Tell us all that good stuff.
Right on. So we're booth 3383
Got it?
over here or on the main floor.
Okay.
And website www.optoma.com, optoma.com.
Awesome. John, thank you for your time and bringing the excitement to the booth and sharing what your strategy is, the development process is, and really how you guys approach InfoComm, because that's important.
Great.
Thank you for sharing, John.
Lisa, thank you so much today.
Absolutely. This has been a wonderful live episode here with John and Optima. So we'll be back. Continue to watch.
Thank you. That was fun.
Woo!